Okay, so getting right into part two here, the reason I like to use 3 note per string major scales when we're working on visualization is if you look at them, you see from the lesson number 1 when we did the shape of the root, then the second and the third, and just moved up, creating the entire key of F major across the neck. Well, you'll see that the last 2 notes on each string make up the first 2 notes of the next form. So really there's no beginning or ending in these forms. They're all interconnected so much. Just one note in a form is actually going to appear in 3 different forms. So you can see that, like if I had this, that first, on the 6th string with that root, shape up from the root in F major, I've got that pinky note, which is also in the shape up from the 2nd, that same note, which is also the first note in the shape up from the 3rd. So they're really easy to see and connect because there's really no beginning to end of them, so you don't feel like you're trapped in a box and stuff. But it also allows me to create a scale pattern for every note in the scale. Therefore, there's no confusion at all. You know that this form is a root shape form, the other one's a shape from the 2nd, shape up from the 3rd. So as long as you know your keys, there's no holes in it, it's very easy to do. So what we're trying to get here, so we took one key and just strung it up and down the neck last lesson. This lesson, what we're going to do is we're going to try to do what is kind of the end-all be-all for guitar players that really know what they're doing. If you ever see a guitar player like playing through tons of keys, tons of chord changes or whatever, changing keys, doing different modes or whatever, and he's staying in generally the same area of the guitar neck, that's usually a sign of somebody who really knows what they're doing. Because most guitar players have to do what we call chasing roots, where if they know just this one scale form here, the shape of the root maybe, and then that's in G, they know G, they can eyeball G on the 6th string, and they want to move it to D, they gotta hop up here to D and play the same form there. So yeah, that's great and all, but it really limits you to what you're able to do across the neck. So what I'm going to try to do here is stay in one area of the neck and show you how you can play through all keys and then have you practice that in every area of the neck. So what I do, the major part of this method is actually to break the guitar up into what I call regions. It's very simple. The regions are on the 6th string, and if you see the first note that we actually finger on the 6th string in standard tuning is F. Okay, so I call that the F region. Now the F region spans F and F sharp. Okay, then we make it up to the G region. The G region spans G, G flat, and G sharp. So it's a 3-note span of the Gs. Same thing for A's, A flat, A sharp, B flat, B sharp, C flat, C sharp, and so forth. Every single letter name creates a region, a zone, or whatever you want to call it. Now the benefit of this is this. Wherever you're at on the guitar, wherever you want to be, you don't have to jump around because you only know the scale up here. Wherever you want to be, it's very easy to see what region you're in. If I'm plucking around here on the 5th fret, I'm in the A region. If I'm on the 7th or 9th or 10th, I'm in the D region at the 10th. Okay? So it's up to you to decide where you want to be. Then all you have to do from there is figure out, this is how we figure out the key. If you look at every single major key, every single major scale, which if you don't know your major scales yet, go to guitarlessons365.com and download Understanding Keys lesson, okay? And it'll explain how to do this. What you need to be able to do is know wherever region you're at, whatever key you want is where, see right here I'm in the A region. I need to know what every A in every key is and where it happens in that key. It's a lot easier than you may imagine if you do it enough. So if you look at a major scale, every single one of these 7 letter names, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, every single one happens in every single key. And it only happens once. The only differences are sometimes this A will be an A natural or an A flat or an A sharp. Okay? So what you need to be able to do quickly is figure out what kind of A it is and go for it and play it. So I'm going to go through your circle of fifths here, just doing this off the A region and see how it's done. And then you can do that off the F region one day, and the G region the next day, the A region, the B region, or do them all in one day if you're so inclined. So here we go. Say we had the A region, we wanted the key of C major to start. Well, I know it's an A natural in that key and it's off the 6th scale degree, so I'll play the shape built from the 6th from there. Then we go to the key of G major, is the next one in the key in the circle of fifths, and that has an A natural in it, and it is the 2nd note. A is the 2nd note in G major, so we play the shape built from the 2nd right there. And that basically gives us the notes in G major in that area. Then it goes to the key of D major. A is a natural in D major, and it's the 5th note, so I'll play the shape built from the 5th off of A natural. Then we go to the key of A major, which obviously has an A natural in it, and it's the root, so we play the shape built from the root. Then we can go to the key of E. It's an A natural in that key as well, and it's a shape built from the 4th. A is the 4th note in E major, so we play the shape built from the 4th. Then we go to the key of B major, which this is the first time that B major doesn't have an A natural, it's an A sharp that happens in that key. So we move up to A sharp, and it's the 7th note in the key of B major, so we play the shape built from the 7th off of A sharp to give us B major in this area of the neck. Okay, then it goes to F sharp major. F sharp also, the A is also sharped in F sharp major, and it's the shape, it's the 3rd tone in it, so we'll play the shape built from the 3rd. Okay, then it goes to the key of C sharp major. A sharp is in that key as well, and that's the shape built from the 6th. So the shape, it's on the 6th note, so we'll play the shape built off the 6th from that note. Then we go to the key of F, get into the flat keys. F has an A natural in it, it's the 3rd note, so we play the shape built from the 3rd off of A natural to give us F in this area of the neck. Then we go to the key of B flat major, which has an A in it as well, A natural, and it's the 7th note, so the shape built from the 7th off of A. Okay, then we go to the key of E flat major, and E flat major has an A flat in it, and it's the 4th scale degree, so we'll play the shape from the 4th off of A flat. It's our first A flat here. Okay, then it goes to the key of A flat major, and obviously it's an A flat in that key, and it's the root. Shape from the root. Then we got the key of D flat major. That's got an A flat in it as well, and you play the shape built off the 5th, because A flat is the 5th note. Then we got G flat major, A flat, again. It's the 2nd note in G flat major, so play the shape built from the 2nd there at A flat. Okay, then we end it with C flat major, which has an A flat in it as well, and we play this shape built from the 6th. Okay, so I hope you understand what we're doing here. Try to do this from the F region, so you have to figure out all Fs in every key, just go through the circle of fifths, then do it from all Gs, the A region, B region, C region, D region, and E region. And you've got it nailed. You can play any key you want, and this is, if you can do this, you can literally learn how to play all the basic modes in a matter of a couple of days. I mean, it's just very quick. So stick with this. Let me know how it goes. Comment, subscribe, and go to GuitarLessons365.com. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.